But we have another problem here in the United States. We have a problem on our border. If you've been looking at what's been happening, especially in the last few months, there have been all kinds of people trying to flee across our borders. In Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, so many people in Guatemala and Honduras and El Salvador can't live in their own country. Drug cartels have destroyed their lives. They don't have access to running water and electricity. And what does the right wing offer in response? Bigotry, a hate, a wall, demonizing immigrant communities. Yeah. And is that the solution? Is that going to help? Of course not. First of all, it's dehumanizing. It's terrorizing people. It's destroying people's lives. Second of all, what is the best thing you could ever do for MS-13? Right? Make the immigrant communities afraid. Push them into the shadows. Make it impossible for people to just walk across the border, so they have to cooperate with one of these criminal organizations. The criminal organizations that operate along the U.S. border benefit very strongly from these insane policies that the Trump administration and others have pushed. But what do the liberals offer? Well, Kamala Harris says not to come here. You know, just don't come here. Yeah, what do they have to offer? Nothing. Just don't come here. Just don't come. Well, we at the Center for Political Innovation have a solution, and that's called the Sandino-Zapata Economic Corridor. That it's time for the United States and the government of Mexico and the government of China and the government of Nicaragua to have a joint project of economic development for that entire region. People in that region need jobs and health care and education. They need access to modern facilities and roadway. And it's a matter of national security for the United States, for Mexico, for Guatemala and Honduras and all those countries there. It is a matter of urgent necessity that there be economic development. You know, Sandino was the leader of the Nicaraguan Revolution. Emil Zapata was the leader of the Mexican Revolution. And so our demand is the construction of the Sandino-Zapata Economic Corridor. And again, when some politician gets up and says he's going to build a big giant wall and he's going to solve the problem of immigration, we can get up and we can say, now, are you for the Zapata-Sandino Economic Corridor, or are you against it? Then we can ask him, are you for it or are you against it? When a liberal gets up and tells some heart-wrenching stories and says they care about immigrants, and then when they get elected stabs them in the back, we can get up and say, are you for it or are you against it, right? And we will come up with a clear proposal of what we will do, right? That China, that builds the fastest trains in the world and builds infrastructure all over the world, the Sandinistas of Nicaragua, the government of Mexico, they're going to be very good at it. This is just waiting to happen. And the market, of course, isn't going to do it. But as we know, in China and in Nicaragua, the market is not in command. Popular power is in command. And because it is a matter of national security, it could be done. It could be done. You could stop the problem of mass migration and people fleeing desperately on the border very easily with the Sandino-Zapata Economic Corridor. So there we go. We have that.